Not long now until the lights go green for the Mexico Grand Prix qualifying. So let's get ready and see who has that pole position winning performance in them this afternoon. Today's qualifying should be an interesting affair as the drivers try to put in their best laps on this fascinating circuit.
It's difficult to predict who's going to master this circuit when it really matters. This 4.4 kilometre track will certainly provide a mix of challenges to both the drivers and their cars. I'm looking forward to seeing who's going to come out on top.
Hey guys, welcome back to some more F1 2015 and episode 17 of my Hulkenburg career mode, and today we have the Mexican Grand Prix, and yeah, I've realised I've been spelling Nico Hulkenberg's name wrong for the whole season. Why didn't any of you guys tell us? Until some guy did. I forgot his name now, or her, it could be a her, I don't know. But yeah, sorry about that. It's, the Berg is spelt with an E and not a U, but that will be fixed for F1 2016 when you see what happens there. So yeah, we've got the German Grand Prix this weekend. Obviously Hamilton's took the lead in the championship, 6 points ahead, but it is Nico Rosberg's home race. We're back in Germany after a year absence last year at the Hockenheim Ring, which is a wonderful circuit in my opinion. It's one of my favourite on the calendar, definitely, and I'm certainly looking forward to seeing that this weekend. But yeah, Hamilton probably his favourite. Last time we ran around there, I think Rosberg might have won. I'm not entirely sure. I might just quickly check on that now while we're talking. But yeah, Alonso's got a good record round there as well, so maybe he could have a say on proceedings. But obviously McLaren is a difficult car. Bottas actually finished second the last time they were at the Hockenheim Ring, and he could have a good Grand Prix this weekend. Obviously there is a long straight. It's not really straight, it's more curved, but you're flat out. So Williams could have a decent weekend, but I expect McLaren maybe to be on the fringes of the top 10, dare I say. They've been good in the last few Grand Prix, so we'll see what happens. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the Mexican Grand Prix this weekend. On Monday I'll be talking about my plans for the finale, which will be happening next week. So enjoy the race today, and you know, leave your thoughts down below on the German Grand Prix this weekend. And yeah, I'll see you on Monday. Bye bye.
And with the power unit advantage, well, you just can't see anybody challenging for that race win today.
His work isn't done yet. He still needs to take the advantage of being on pole and turn it into a race win. As long as he has no mechanical issues and can stay out of trouble in that first corner, he could make this the perfect weekend.
Daniel Kvyat will hope that the DRS problems that he suffered earlier in the weekend are now behind him. Otherwise, it could be a very long Grand Prix for him today.
There was a scary point when it came open just before turn 6, and Daniel was lucky to catch the car, or he could have been a passenger heading towards the barriers. The team have said they've since resolved the issue, so hopefully he'll be fine today.
Right guys, P4, not too bad. We could have probably got pole. We lost a couple of tenths in the final sector on my best lap. But no, it was a very good qualifying session, considering, you know, I've never really raced on this track before. So it's going to be a 2-stop race apparently, stopping for the options and the primes. 18 laps in this Grand Prix, so hopefully we can get off to a good start. And it's going to take about 25 minutes, so let's get into things. Oh, 3 races to go.
Let's make this work for us.
Lights out and away we go here in Mexico. We get off to a good start and we challenge Vettel into turn 1. Remember, a very long run into the first turn here, so we can make up a couple of positions. We're going to make one on Rosberg here, and Vettel's having a look at Hamilton, and we're just going to stick down the inside here. And I think we're ahead of Rosberg. We've made a little bit of contact with Vettel, who makes contact with Hamilton, and we battle through into second place here, so not too bad a start for us. We're going to stick in Hamilton's slipstream right now, and And yeah, it's feeling like Russia all over again now. Me following Hamilton on this first lap. Hoping to stay in the slipstream for the next lap. Not a bad start at all. And Perez up into third. I've just seen that. In real life I think he finished third in this Grand Prix, so you know, a good day for Force India at the moment. Vettel's made his way back through, but Perez is obviously having a good Grand Prix so far. But they're well behind, and we're going to try and stick in Hamilton's gearbox, and we're a little bit too far back at the moment I think, but we can stay within this distance before DRS and Perez back up into third position, so this is a great display for the team so far. And well, Massa's up into third now, and then Vettel, but we've got the run on Hamilton here. We have the run. He's got the inside line, of course, and well, he's going to retake that position. We're going to try the switch back and then round the outside. Oh, what a move that is. What a move that is. The engineer trying his best to interrupt us there. But we're into first. Well, Hamilton is going to have the DRS onto the long straight, so this isn't over yet. Oh, that was a bit of a bad corner cut as well. 6/10 ahead of Hamilton now. So Hamilton is right behind us here. And he's closing in rapidly this time with the DRS, and he's down the inside and he's already through. So very interesting there. Hamilton locks up though, whoa, and he comes back onto the track and doesn't really give us the room, but I think he was maybe manoeuvring to give us the place back, but he's got the DRS, and that's not good for us. We're going to stick in his slipstream and hopefully get the move back. Oh, well, maybe a little bit ambitious, showing the nose there, but that's not good. But hopefully we'll be able to get that position back, because we do seem faster than Hamilton at this phase of the race. Hamilton pits. Hamilton pits. We've been pushing like a madman this last lap, and well, we managed to cut the gap to Hamilton, but we're going to have to push like crazy on this in lap now to make sure that we maintain the lead. But I think he'll get the undercut, depending on what tyre he's using. He might get the undercut here. So it's not ideal at this stage of the race. We are pushing like crazy. And hopefully Hamilton gets held up in a little bit of traffic. So here we come into the pits. Lap 6, of course. And a lot of pressure on us here. Hopefully we're not too far behind Hamilton when he comes out. We pit, put on the option tyres, and we're away. So we're following the strategy that we were given by the engineer. And there's Hamilton going through there. We did slightly leave the white line there, but I think the stewards have obviously just given us the benefit of the doubt, but we're going to have to use these one lap fresher tyres than Hamilton to our advantage here. We're going to try a silly move down the inside here of Daniel Kvyat, and we've managed it. Not bad at all. we're going to see what the gap is to Hamilton. Obviously it was 2 seconds before the pit stops. It's still 2 seconds, so now we've got to make sure that we take advantage of these tyres. I don't think we are quite 1 second behind, so we're going to have to keep going. Fastest lap of the race. We're now within a second here, so hopefully we'll be able to maintain this gap going into the detection zone, and then we'll be a bit closer on the straight. But we are certainly within a second here. Surely, just gotta make sure we take this corner right, and we do. We get a decent exit. A little bit slidey on the rear, but we have got the DRS, and that's the fastest lap of the race. And now we're closing in on Hamilton. Remember, we do get the DRS going into the next section as well.
You're creating a gap between you and Rosberg. We're currently 0.5 a lap faster.
So here we go. We're now closing in on Lewis Hamilton. We've got the DRS wide open once again. We're closing in. We're going to take the inside line, and we're going to dive it up the inside. And we've made it. We lock up slightly, but I think we're past. We have passed Hamilton for the lead of the Grand Prix. Now then, yeah, he is on option tyres, so he will be pitting again. I was just checking that he wasn't on the primes and could be going to the end of the race, so
Box.
we're going to pit this lap apparently. So I'm going to move down to lean mix.
We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
So there we go. And now go through the final turn, and we pit this lap. Hamilton's in as well. So it's battle of the pit crews for the lead of the Grand Prix. Lap 12. And yeah, Hulkenburg versus Hamilton for the lead of the Grand Prix.
Go.
We're away.
The exit.
Hamilton's away as well, but he's visibly made up time there. So we're going to have to see what happens.
Line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the
There we go. And we're through. Move back up to standard. We have got a little bit of spare fuel in hand, but we'll just make sure that the tyres are up to temperature in this lap before moving back up to rich. And we now have the pace to get Ricciardo. You would feel, because he'll be on 1 tyres. Right in his gearbox now, with fresher tyres, a faster car. This should be like taking candy from a kid, but we don't want to, jinx ourselves as we run a little bit wide there, because we're in the dirty area of Ricciardo. But if we just stay within this range, we will get the DRS in the next lap. We have a little look into the stadium section, but just trail behind them and we should be absolutely fine. We're definitely within the DRS zone. And now, here we go. Us versus Ricciardo, who mustn't be pitting. So here we go. DRS enabled. We get into his slipstream, and yeah, the overspeed is far too great to be able for Ricciardo to be able to do anything. We're back into first. We'll pull away a little bit with the DRS here. And once we've broken the second window on him as well, that's it, I feel. So guys, nothing much else has happened. Hamilton and Rosberg have overtaken Ricciardo, so I think his tyres have just completely gone off, or he's either that or he's pitted. And well, yeah, Hamilton back within 0.8 of us here, and well, there might actually be a little bit of a battle for the lead going into the stadium section. I wasn't expecting this. He was 2.5 seconds behind the last time I checked. But Hamilton really pushing here, and well, as long as we don't make any mistakes, we should be fine. But we do go a little bit wide, and Hamilton gets a better exit, but Nico Hulkenburg comes through to win the Mexican Grand Prix.
It's a brilliant result. Well done.
Well, another lap and Hamilton would have had us there, but there you go. Nico Hulkenberg's second win of the season after we won in Russia 2 Grand Prix ago, and the retirement in USA has been very much made up for here in Mexico. Very good performance, and yeah, we can be pleased with that. Hamilton in second, Rosberg third, so championship battle, I think he's 39 points ahead. We'll have a check of that in a second.
After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you there. Take care.
But that is the end of the Mexican Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton finishes in second, Rosberg third, then Ricciardo down there in fourth. You know, despite not making another pit stop, only finished 3.9 seconds behind us. Vettel there in 5th, Massa 6th, Raikkonen in 7th, Kvyat 8th, Perez down in 9th after his monumentally good start. He must have had some sort of incident, and Carlos Sainz finishes in 10th. Yeah, it was Valtteri Bottas with the smoking engine, as it was. There's the driver's standings. We've consolidated 3rd place, or we're back up to 3rd place. Rosberg 39 points behind Lewis Hamilton in 1st, so 2 races to go. Hamilton looking like the champion. Let's have a look at the constructors. We are in 5th place, only 10 points behind Red Bull at the moment, so you know, maybe we could make a push for 4th, possibly even 3rd if we're really lucky. But yeah, that's going to bring an end to this episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Please leave a like down below if you did. You don't have to, of course, but it'll mean a lot for me and for the channel, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.